my life. Okay, boom. What's up? So just before I go and start working, I just thought I'd go on a live. And this time I would just want to talk about, a reality check. Mag-reality check tayo. So is thinking positive versus being real. So where's this coming from? Um, a lot of well, and in all honesty, if you want to overachieve in life, so you will probably go into these motivational or personal development seminars, and you'll notice that these coaches and even me, right, even these coaches, these trainers, these facilitators will be talking about energy. So you have to increase your energy, or else your output is going to be, well, whatever your output is, that's your output, right? So um and basically the premise is, if you want to achieve breakthroughs, you need energy. So and that includes thinking positive, moving around, being more physical, etc. And it works. Okay, you have to stop your little voices, whatever what your and when we say little voices, these are doubts in your mind. Oh my god. Anyways, these are doubts in your mind that basically are holding you back. And well, what's the word I'm looking for? And you need positive thinking to get out of that. So because, well, here's the thing, right? If your your income, your career, your relationships are all tied to your self-esteem. Your career, your your money, and your relationships are all tied to your um, self esteem. So the better you feel about yourself, the better the results are in your life. So when you see yourself, when you see your value, you're able to charge more for clients. When you see your value, you're able to say no or set the proper boundaries for the right relationships, or in relationships rather. So, you know, um, you avoid pitfalls that normal people usually get into. So, but here's the thing, right? When is uh, thinking positive not enough? Okay, thinking positive is not enough if you're in Egypt. Okay, so and I'm joking. Okay, so because in Egypt there's this river called the Nile, so you're in denial. So credits to Coach Bam for that joke. Anyways, so if you're an Egyptian, you're in denial, then that's where positive thinking is not going to get you somewhere. Okay, because, well, reality is different from positive thinking. When you're thinking positive, you're trying to manifest and attract your dreams into your life. But when you're in denial, you're trying to block reality, right? You're blocking what's really holding you back. So for example, if a lot of people who want to earn more money, and just a lot of people who want to earn more money, and the reason why they don't earn more money is because they don't know their real value, right? So or they don't know the pitfalls that they're going through in business. Sometimes you need a coach or a mentor to actually point that stuff out to you. So you could be saying yes to too many clients. You could also be um, you could also be one of, and this is true if you're a business owner and if you're an entrepreneur, you could also be doing everything yourself. You're not delegating, you're not getting a team or trusting a team, right? One of the biggest pitfalls I had, reality check, one when I wasn't scaling my business, when I was still doing everything myself, is that I did not trust people, right? I didn't trust anyone um, because of a traumatic experience in the past. And then digging deep, I realized na, oh, you know what? Here's what's being real. It's not that I don't trust. other people is that I don't trust myself. Okay, I don't trust myself enough to be able to handle other people. So that's where change started to happen. Okay? So hindi pwede na okay, gusto ko ng I want to earn six figures per month, but you're also denying reality where yeah, you want to earn six figures, seven figures per month, but look at your lifestyle, look at your choices. What if while other people are sleeping, what are you choosing to do? Maybe you're choosing to scroll Facebook, 'di ba? Oh, and hello, Miss MJ. Good evening. Thank you for commenting. 'Di ba? And let's say na lang no, the quiet quitting movement. Sige, while other people are doing just the bare minimum, what are you choosing to do during that what are you choosing to do? And here's the fun part. I never achieved anything significant in my life doing just the bare minimum. I never achieved anything significant in my life doing just the bare minimum, and I've never seen extraordinary people just doing the bare minimum. Okay, so they're always doing some sort of crazy thing that other people are not doing, diba? Or maybe you want better relationships, but maybe you're like me. Um, you feel safe you're if someone is relying on you, diba? Which I'm working on, diba? So maybe maybe the reason why I'm not open to investors is because I don't trust myself um, in handling their money, diba? So real talk lang. That's reality. And the moment that you're able to face your reality now, then here's where both thinking positive and being real come into play. Okay? Oras na para patawarin mo yung sarili mo. It's now time for you to forgive yourself for the bad choices that you made in the past. Okay? Because, real talk, whatever decision you made, whether it's dumb or not, it was the best decision you could have made at that point in time. Yes, it's embarrassing. Yes, you might, no tawag dito? Yes, you might regret things. And yeah, Miss MJ, realistic. I see that. I love it. Hello, Matt. Hello, Sir Gerald. Choices and decisions. Definitely. Diba? So the reality check is where thinking positive and being real. Okay. It's now time in your life where you forgive yourself for the bad choices that you made. Take note, forgive, patawad, hindi tolerate. Okay? Patawad, hindi tolerate. My biggest journey in terms of self-forgiveness has something to do with my weight. I used to be an athlete, Philippine team. I could, and not just any Philippine team. I was a mixed martial artist. So, ano tawag dito? I've grown to accustomed that everything physically was easy for me. So when I started work on my business, yung nangyari was that I prioritized making money over my health. And yung nangyari was that in just the span of 5 years, lumaki ako. My biggest, siguro my biggest weight gain was around 117 kilograms at 26. Diba? And suddenly I've come to realize I was working 16 hours a day. Imagine that, working 16 hours a day for 5 years. Nah, not really 5 years, 4 years, give or take, or 3.5 years, right? 16 hours a day. And at 26, I've developed sleep apnea. Imagine that. So my breathing problems na. And that's where reality came face to face with me. Bro, you can't you can't keep abusing your body like this. So long story short, tried to lose weight, tried to be healthier, tried for 3 years. Um, all failed, failed multiple times. Ngayon lang talaga ako nakaka-result. Now I'm below 100 kilograms, which is good, right? But the process that actually allowed me to get that result was number one, I was real, right? Napatawad ko, and number two is that I'm thinking positive. Like I don't want to lose weight. I want to become healthier. That's my ano tawag dito? It sounds cliche, but that's my train of thought. Okay, so I don't want to lose weight. I want to be healthier. So, and nakaraan na yun, right? The me that was able to compete internationally is gone. The me that is able to go up the mountain is gone. The me who took all of that for granted is also gone. Okay. So I chose to forgive myself moving forward. And fun fact, I don't even care about results this time. And boom, below 100 kilograms, less than, I don't know, less than a month maybe, or less than 2 months after working here. So um, crazy thought, right? So the fine line between thinking positive versus being real at this point in time, before things get better, you need to come to terms with forgiveness. Okay? Patawarin mo muna yung sarili mo. Okay? So once you're done with forgiving yourself, now it's time for level 2. Okay? Level 1 pa lang yan. And for most of you, medyo mahirap yan. Okay? It takes time. Don't rush the process. Get a coach. Doesn't have to be me. Doesn't have to be um, the person you heard from this from. Pero get a coach, you know, or a therapist, whatever. Just someone to help you deal with that process. Then you can move on to level 2. Okay? Kailangan mong magbenta. You need to learn sales. And the most important sale of all is selling you to you. Okay? That's the most important sale. Ibenta mo yung sarili mo sa sarili mo. Okay? And it's gonna be life-changing. If you're able to be sold on your own ideas, conviction, and goals, so will other people. Okay? So will other people. If you're able to sell you to yourself, other people will also follow. Okay? Yan yung pinakamahirap na sale. Okay? How can you sell yourself if wala ka pang results? Number one, yan. Diba? How can you have absolute faith that you're able to provide? And of course, I just want to say, Miss Hazel, thank you for sharing this video. I don't see you commenting, but I see you sharing. So thank you for sharing and all of that. Okay. So that's level 2. Now what's level 3? Sustaining that energy. Okay. Level 3 is sustaining that energy. Meaning, all right. Meaning once you have that energy, once you have that momentum, the game is not to win. The game is to outlast everybody. Okay? Because unlike life, okay? The world, unlike basketball games, okay, the world does not end after you become a millionaire. The world does not end after you find the right partner. The world does not end after you get your six packs. Okay? The world keeps going on and on and on. So you need to sustain your energy moving forward. Okay? That's level 3. And finally, the last level is level 4. Ano na, I forgot the exact term, but it's now giving back. Okay? It's now you're now in a state where you have absolute abundance in life, marami kang pera, your relationships. And when I say relationships, I don't just mean your spouse. I mean that your friends are also successful people and uplift you even when you're down. Okay? Um, your mind is so powerful that even if you go bankrupt, hindi ka takot. Okay? That is that is a state of abundance. Okay? Where you are no longer the victim of the world. You are now the for lack of better term, you are now the master of your life. And once you're here, this is the best time in your life to pay it forward. Paying it forward means tulungan mo naman yung iba. Okay, the more you help, the better the energy, and the better energy you accumulate, and the universe will reward you by giving you more resources so that you can help and reach out more people. Okay, and when I say help, I don't mean charity. Okay, we don't do charity here. charity sucks. Charity is unsustainable. What will help is something sustainable na that when you start doing it, the impact lasts even after you die. That's the kind of help you should look out for once you're on this level. So hopefully you guys got some insight from there, and that's it for me tonight.